What is going on, my people? That's right, my people, her people, our people. Guys, it's Friday night. Do you know what night that is? It's Friday. Friday. You excited? I'm excited, guys. It's time for
Comics and Beer.
She brought energy, guys. It must be a good night tonight if she's saying it with that much energy that early in the night. We've only had one beer. We've been drinking some Sam Adams something or other.
It's called Juicy Hazy IPA, and it's actually really delicious.
It's actually really, really good. But guys, it's Friday night. It's Comics and Beer. It's your live stream that happens every single Friday night. Stephanie and I, your hosts, Bruce.
And Stephanie. And I.
Can't tell when we're excited, but we are. Yeah, we're talking about all the things comic book news related. That's comic book movies, TV shows, comic books themselves. I got a ton of news to go through tonight. That's the part of the show that I do. Me, Bruce, Stephanie. What do you do?
I do a lot of ranting. I say racist comments sometimes.
Whoa, no, you do not.
I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm an angel.
She is an angel, a beautiful angel,
and I get the beer. I'm in charge of the beer. I went to the beer distributor and I was like, oh, it's a new season. Anytime it's a new season, they put out the new seasonal beer. So I was like, maybe we won't do IPAs. I'll do a seasonal selection. And they had shitty seasonal selections.
Shitty, she says. Shitty!
So I bought IPAs. I also bought these same items for just us, for keepsies, for when we feel like drinking outside of this show. And it was actually delicious. And I'm glad I made that decision because it was very good.
Yeah, we do that every once in a while. Drink some beers when we're not supposed to. We're adults.
We're never not supposed to. People are surprised that we don't drink more.
Well, you think with the three kids that they drive us crazy all the time, but we love them so much. But yeah. So yeah, Comics and Beer. We do the beers. And we also do a thing called trivia every single Friday. You guys can have a chance to win some trivia, but what does that trivia get them if they get the answers correctly first in chat?
Bragging rights for the rest of the month. You can be like, you guys suck. Remember how I got all those ones right? Remember how you got all those ones wrong? I'm amazing. But also you get entries into the end of the month giveaway, which is next week already.
What? End of the month giveaway next week? And what are we giving away all year long at the end of the month giveaway?
Cactuses. Cacti.
You get one, and you get to put your hands on it and go, ow, I regret that immediately.
Also slabs.
What? Wait, I didn't hear you say that.
Cactus slabs.
Cactus slabs. You put a cactus and you put it in a slab and you squish it. And it makes such a beautiful painting. You hang it on your wall. It's wonderful.
It's like, remember when you were younger and you used to take flowers? Probably only me because I'm the only girl that's ever on the show. But you get like a flower and you put it in your book and you close it and it would press the flower flat and then be really pretty. And like you opened it in a couple months, it'd be all dried out, but it'd be like flat. And like, what would you ever really do with it?
Oh, come on.
But you kept it.
You know John Ross does that.
I'm not judging.
John,
probably
Big
yes.
Daddy.
John, Big Daddy, Ross.
All right, how about we say hi to chat before we do anything else?
I will say hi to chat. Well, Bruce pours us a beer.
Oh, I didn't get any glasses.
Oh, that's good. So we're just drinking straight out of
I'll go get glasses while you say hello to chat.
See, this is why he's in charge of less things. He can't handle this. Las Cruces was first. I saw that he was first in like 8 o'clock or 7:30 or something like that. But for some reason in my chat, it is not saying that. It's saying that Sam King is first. But you weren't first, Sam. You were second. 2 weeks in a row, really messing it up. Richard Anderson is next. Again, telling us we're the best couple in the comic book community. I think he thinks that compliments get some entries into the end of the month giveaway, and he's not wrong.
He's really good at them.
He is, and he's not wrong. Those do get your entries, so keep it up. Andrew Kai, all the way from Australia, fighting off giant spiders just to be here tonight.
Oh, Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Johnny Bravo.
James Gallegos, the wrench of all wrenches, also in the house. Ignacio DeMeglio is here. Apparently he is high. He is not drunk. And he let chat know that. So congratulations on your evening. Cisco C. Oh, I pressed the button and made it go up really fast. He's drinking a local beer from San Diego. Belching Beaver.
San Diego.
Belching Beaver sounds like a disgusting stripper's name.
It means whale's vagina.
Gross. 20th Century Comics, Just Comics. Again, you didn't change your name, made it boring, and I'm sad about it. Steven, hey Nar.
Hi, Nar.
Favorite name to say, John, Big Daddy, Ross, One Shot Comics, Second Street Marvel, Comic Burrito.
Is that Cole? Cole, how are you feeling after your second COVID vaccine? I hope you're feeling well.
He says he's still up and that everyone sucks and he's the best at trivia and that he likes my shirt. So all true comments. Thank you. Low budget comics and things aggressively relaxing. That is one of my favorite names I've ever heard. All in the house.
I like to relax. I like to
relax aggressively.
Get in there.
And yes, I am wearing my resident shirt, guys. We had just, or I at least, had just finished reading the latest issue of Resident. He didn't even read it. David Spandry, when you come on, you remember who read your book.
All right, I feel really guilty. All right, David is a really good friend of ours. We call him our best friend. He's our best friend, definitely within the comic creator sphere. He's one of the few creators that we actually do know. We know him pretty well, though. And he sent us 9, a preview copy a while ago, and it just got lost in the mix. We are very, very busy people.
I don't like reading PDFs, so I will never read you a digital copy that you send me, so don't waste your time. Unless it's a physical copy, I'm not reading it. Now the physical copy came out, and I read it. It was easily the best Resident issue that has come out so far.
That's saying a lot.
Amazing.
That's saying a lot.
Amazing.
I will say, while she was reading that, I was reading Our Wrench of All Wrenches, James Gallegos, his pick of the week. We'll get to this in a little bit, but I was reading this.
Also, Omar Reyes just got here.
Omar Reyes Jr. All right. Yeah, what else are we going to do? Oh, yeah, guys. Obviously, all you guys are subscribed. We don't even have to ask you guys. But if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed to the channel,
you should be.
You should be.
Do it. There's fun prizes.
Subscribed.
You get fun prizes.
You do. You have prizes. You can show up for a Holland vlog. You have a chance to get a prize. You show up here. Prize. What else do we do?
Watching our faces. Prize. Prize. Also, we're going to show you this beer real quick. I picked it because it's got Johnny Bravo on it. How cool is that? And he's got like pineapple hair. Who doesn't enjoy some Johnny Bravo? I don't even know if it's going to be delicious, but
it's okay. It's pretty good.
Johnny Bravo.
What's the brewing company do?
Property. It says, "Baby, your beachfront property." That's the name of the beer.
All right.
IPA, 7% alcohol, and then it's got like a whole Johnny Bravo type description. It says, "Hey, Lil Mama, this muscular IPA incorporates all the tropical notes of Bravo, Talus, and Citra hops. A pure tidal wave of love decimating your taste buds." Decimating. But I don't know. No Faux Brew Company. North Fork Brew Company.
Oh, North Fork. Yeah, on the island. Very nice.
North Fork.
Fork.
So
yeah, we're saying, get yourself subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. We upload videos on every Tuesday, every Thursday. We go live every single Friday. I'm going to try to have a Wednesday video for you guys this week, so I'm doing a little extra content for you. But yeah.
He doesn't have time for that. Don't encourage this. He's like busy enough, and he's like, I can't even do anything. I'm so stressed out.
Oh, please. This video is going to be a great video, especially for your people who are enjoying the spec video. Even on Holland Vlog, I actually cut this section out of the video from Holland Vlog because the Holland Vlog video was actually like 20 minutes long. But we cut it down.
I had a lot to say, a lot of songs to sing.
I cut it down. But yeah, so there's a video coming hopefully on Wednesday. If not, we'll do the following Monday. But it's coming. And then smash that like button. There's 16 people on. Guys, hit the like button. We should have 16 likes already. If we don't, appreciate it if you did. And then I'm like, giveaway we already talked about. We're doing that next Friday. You have a choice. The winner will get a choice of 2 slabs to get your entries into the end of the month giveaway. Guys, you're going to be here for trivia. We do 10 questions or sometimes more. Mainly 10 questions every single night. One at 10:15.
10:30. 10:45. 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock is the rapid fire. We do 7 to a lot more.
However we feel. However we feel like. Don't pressure me.
Don't pressure her. I'm not pressuring her. But yeah, if you're the first person in chat to get these questions right, you get an entry into the end of the month giveaway. Tonight, we are doing heroes or villains that flipped. So a hero.
Now they're gay. Or they're transsexual.
It could be trannies. It could be trannies, yes. But if heroes...
They're bicycles.
Heroes became villains or villains became heroes. And this was all thought of by 20th Century Comics.
20th Century Cox.
Yeah, I just put out a video on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, what do you guys want to do for trivia? And he was the first to respond, and so that's what we did.
This is weird tasting beer. It tastes like Johnny Bravo. If Johnny Bravo was a taste, this is what it would taste like. Also, Steve Hayner said, "Hey, pretty man," but he meant to write "Hey, pretty mama" in his Johnny Bravo voice, and they said it was a typo, but he refuses to retract it. So I appreciate that.
I just want to give a big shout out again to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. We really, really appreciate you guys. We were up to 825 earlier today, but we lost a subscriber.
I don't blame you. We say a lot of offensive things. Also, Richard Anderson said that we're not only the best couple in the community, but we also have we're also the best looking, and that I have amazing hair. He's really smart, this guy. He's figured out exactly what I want to hear and how to get extra points in the point jar.
All right, guys. So next up, we're going to do the straw poll. Now, what made me think of this straw poll question for today? Well, I was looking through news, and for some reason, my favorite comic book site, CBR.com, had notified me that Ted Lasso season 2, the new trailer dropped today or yesterday, one of the days, and it comes out July 23rd.
Guys, if that's a Friday, we're canceling Comics and Beer. I'm sorry.
Well, watch it beforehand.
No, I'm watching. They're going to put out 3, and I'm going to have to watch all of them.
Well, it's such a great show. It's such a great comedy. It's heartfelt. We watched the trailer. The trailer is so good. Go to YouTube after Comics and Beer. Type in Ted Lasso season 2 trailer. Watch it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We talk about Ted Lasso so much on the show, but also,
and if you haven't watched it, then what the fuck? What the fuck? Watch Ted Lasso.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like, this is the best show I've seen in like 10 years. I'm gonna be like, you're welcome.
As Jason Sudeikis is playing the main character, and there's a lot of other people
in
it that are just fantastic.
But he's like such a good guy and such like a heartwarming story, but also so well written and so well acted. And you're like, what is happening in my life right now? It's amazing.
It's so good.
We're signing off. I'm going to watch Ted Lasso.
But it made me think, this is a great comedy. It's Stephanie and I's favorite TV show in the last 5 years, easily. And it's, like I said, it's a great comedy.
And we've only known each other 3 years, but it's still 5 years.
Still 5 years. But it made me think, what are the great comedies that have come out in the last 10, 20 years? Does Ted Lasso beat those comedies, even though these comedies probably had more seasons? I don't know. What do you guys think? So I got this little straw poll, this little ditty. I'm going to throw it in chat now.
Ditty.
So, James Gallegos, the wrench of all wrenches, will remind me at 10:45 to pull this back up, like he always does. He's so amazing.
I feel like James is our designated driver. Like, he's like, I guess I'll drive you guys around again while you get drunk and throw up in my car.
It's so true. It is so true. But so what is the best comedy series of the past 20 years? Obviously, there are so many comedies across, streaming and TV and everything else. But we put down what we think are some of the better ones of the past 20 years. The Office, obviously a huge one. 30 Rock, another huge one. Ted Lasso, the one we're gunning for. And Stephanie loves Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I do. It's true. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
So those are your options. I should have put other in there, but no. Now you're forced into pick one of the ones that we put on this list.
9-9. But if you haven't watched Ted Lasso, you shouldn't. Then you'll agree that it's that one. But also Brooklyn Nine-Nine is like second. The Office is pretty funny.
But I love it. 30 Rock was hilarious.
30 Rock also hilarious. They're all really great shows. It's going to be a hard decision. I've enjoyed all of those shows. John Ross said that happiness is listening to Hero and the Kid and then Bruce and Stephanie as he bags and boards 2 collections that he bought, because John Ross is like the Mac Daddy of buying people's collections that don't know that they have amazing collections. He's like, oh, your collection's so shitty, but I'll buy it. No problem.
Well, he's also a really good dude. He was telling me through Instagram, or us, I should say, that he bought, his friend was selling his collection. John Ross looked through his books, and his friend said he only wanted $500 for him. John showed me some of the keys that he pulled out of that, and definitely worth way more than $500. John Ross gave his friend $1,200.
See, I didn't read it. I just assumed John Ross was a sneaky, sneaky bastard.
No, John Ross is a really good dude. Definitely, John Ross will definitely be able to flip the collection for more than $1,200, but that's definitely a great price. And John Ross, you are the man.
Oh, now I feel like a real heel talking shit about you, John Ross. I take it back.
And John Ross also built this amazing desk
behind us. You guys see this desk behind us? John has his own Big Daddy woodworking shop. No big deal. He will, unfortunately, etch a penis somewhere in everything that he makes. You won't find it at first. It takes some digging.
Oh, it's a beautiful penis,
but you will get. It's got just like a little bit of peach fuzz on it. It's a real nice penis.
Like all over it?
like on the balls.
Oh, he's got peach
There's,
fuzz. Yeah.
there's balls.
We haven't found it on our desk yet, but he promises it's there. We look every night. It's such a fun thing to do before you go to bed, guys.
Also, Flash by Night is here. And he's saying to
What's
us,
up, Flash?
He said, "Don't push Steph because she's close
to the edge. We're trying not to lose our edge. Aha, aha, aha.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
So
That was amazing.
I am planning something a little special for Holland Blog next week, guys. I hope I can pull it off. But stay
Richard
tuned for
Anderson
that.
agrees that Ted Lasso was unexpectedly amazing. And it is so good.
All right.
And Comic Burrito says he can't wait to throw up in James's car one day. And Stephen Hanner said July 23rd is a Friday. Wow. Sucks for you guys.
So we're gonna take the day off and watch Ted Lasso, and then get ready for the show. But guys, it's 10:15. You know what 10:15 means? It's time for
Trivia?
Oh wow!
I was reading.
She lost it already. She
Because
lost all
John
the energy.
Big Daddy Ross wrote "Kiss, Kiss, Kiss." I'm like, is he talking about the band? Does he want us to like make out? Because we'll do it.
He's a good-looking dude. Good
I
looking.
meant me and you
Oh.
for the people. Not John Ross and me. He's so far away. I don't drive to make out.
All right, guys. First person to answer this question correctly in chat, and I apologize if any of these questions don't make full sense. I will explain them if they don't make sense when they come up. I wrote these pretty quickly while, what was I doing? I don't know. After I was cleaning or something? I don't know.
All of a sudden, my left ear started ringing. I don't know what that means, but I can't hear out of it. So
This Marvel hero became a villain during the 2017 crossover titled Secret Empire.
well, you guys had time to Google that while Bruce butchered it for 5 minutes. So what's
Whoa.
the answer?
Whoa.
What's the answer?
Whoa.
I'm bored already.
Captain
America.
America.
Stephen Hayner.
Didn't he get a lot of questions right last week?
He did. He's crushing it.
He's the new Frank.
Crushing it. He's the new Frank. Until Jessica comes back. Jessica left me. She's the only other girl who comes to the live stream, and she had to go to a wedding dinner tasting.
She's getting married soon, guys.
So what the heck? I'm more important than your fiance. Well, not really. They're married already.
Just so you guys know, Jess is the OG. I think she's before James Gallegos, right? Because Frank got her to come on really early.
Yeah.
She's OG.
She's the first because Frank doesn't come on anymore. If Frank came on, he'd be first,
First.
but Jessica's first.
All right, guys, we're going to do some comic book news real quick. And then at the end of the comic book news, we're going to do James Gallegos' pick of the week.
And Ignacio said we should add to the drinking game that Bruce forgot to talk about that every time we burst into song, you have to.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Someone please remind me to add that to the thing. We do a drinking game every single Friday, guys. It's comics and beer. Obviously, beer is in the name. If you are of age and you can drink in your respective country, we don't know
Or
where
if you
live.
have a fake ID, we will be checking.
I don't say fake ID. We don't.
If you have a fake ID, I'm going to check it.
We don't approve of underage drinking, but guys, if Stephanie goes on a rant, you drink. And James Gallegos is so good at calling this out every single time. He's the Wrench of all wrenches. He's so good. We talk about reboots. There's multiple reboots talking about tonight. We talk about movie delays. Obviously, the pandemic is still going on, so that's still happening. Stephanie brings up the fact that Bruce pees on the floor. That's almost happens every single time. I don't know why.
Because you're talking about this list, and
she
then I'm like, he
finds a
does
way
pee
to
on the
come in.
floor. I'm like, this tastes like pee. The pee that's on the floor.
And then Bruce talks about opens a beer before Stephanie finishes the last one.
Which happens every single week.
It-
Also, right, Sam King wants us to pour 2 out for Shock G and Humpty Hump. I don't know who Shock G is, but I know do the Humpty Hump.
I did see that on Instagram. Someone was posting about that. He's a
What?
rapper.
And he's dead?
Yes.
And did he die with Humpty Hump?
I don't know. Maybe it was Humpty Humping
He's-
and they died.
He's humping Shock G. It was like G-force. It was just like this explosion. Penis bits were everywhere. And now he's dead. Rest in peace.
All right, let's hit the news. So, guys, comic book news. Baby, I'm going to ask you a question. Let's see how well you know me. Name a writer that I love so much. So much. It starts with the letter T.
It's like Tom Taylor, Tom King.
Tom Taylor.
I knew it was a Tom. One of the Toms. Tom
One
Taylor.
of the Toms. Tom Taylor is hands down one of my favorite writers, period, right now. He's such a fucking amazing writer. So, what does he write? Nightwing, incredible. I have the second issue somewhere, over here somewhere. I haven't read it yet. Issue number 1 was great. Deceased,
Amazing.
so fucking
I
good.
cried like a baby.
Such a good series. All of it, so good. Seven Secrets. If you haven't read it, she talks about crying like a baby. I cry almost every single fucking issue. It's so good.
I'm a couple behind on that, but I've never cried.
So good. Such a good book. I love the emotion in that book. All new Wolverine. Amazing book. So we're going to talk about Tom Taylor for a little bit right now because he's got some new books coming up. I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. Why? Because he's writing some really cool fucking characters.
Is he doing the new one with Bruno Redondo, or is that a different?
That's Nightwing.
But that's Tom Taylor.
Yes, that's Tom Taylor.
That's
So
what I'm asking.
the first one up is he is going to be the new writer on Superman. This book is so.
Why does Superman's logo look so fucking wacky?
Well, we'll get to that in just a second. But
He's Bizarro Superman.
But yeah, so he's writing Superman. Like finally, a good writer is gonna be on Superman. Superman has sucked for so long. I haven't read it since before Bendis took over, and Bendis sucked balls, and no one was reading it during that. But Tom Taylor's taking over, but he is not writing Clark Kent. He's writing Jonathan Kent. Is that exciting? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like that much. But slow down, pump the brakes. I'm not all that mad just yet. Why? Why, you ask? I'm like, Bruce, why you ask?
Because the S is weird. That's why. He's upset about it. I'm upset about it. I only saw it for 2 seconds and I'm already mad. Like, what is that? Is he melting?
Is he melting? Melting? No. So Tom Taylor posted this on Instagram today. So I am a huge fan of the relationship of John Kent and Damian Wayne. There was a whole series on Super Sons. There was crossovers between Superman and Batman for a while. It was such a good relationship. And then what does fucking Bendis do? Bendis comes in and ages up John Kent to 17. And now there's this weird dynamic. I don't really like it. But Tom Taylor, he does emotion better than anyone in the game right now. What is he going to do? He promises that this relationship is going to be rekindled back in comic books. So I am pumped for this. Let's bring it. Let's do it.
Also, I'd like to say that James Gallegos wrote that 21 people are watching and only 15 people have liked it. Smash the like button if you like hashtag pepperoni nipples.
So get excited.
Who doesn't
Tom
love some
Taylor.
pepperoni nipples? Do
Also,
they taste like pepperonis or they look like pepperonis?
ooh, both. Well, would you like a taste?
Pepperoni is like very salty, so like you could lick it a couple times, but you're like, I need water. This is getting to be too much.
So Tom Taylor's obviously writing Nightwing, Seven Secrets, now Superman, but I mentioned this whole like all new Wolverine that he wrote for Marvel a while ago. Fucking amazing. He wrote Honey Badger. Deadpool is in there. The Wolverine, I forgot what his name is. Jonathan. Oh yeah, Jonathan. The Wolverine was in there. It's an actual Wolverine pet that a clone of X-23 adopts, and they're like best friends. And he fights with her. It's the cutest fucking thing ever. But yeah, look what he wrote. So good to write this in the script again. Sneak, and that's like, you know, the claws coming out.
Snick it. Snick it.
So he might be writing
I hope that
Wolverine
he just
again.
shouts that when he jumps. He's like, snick it.
I'm over the moon. I love Tom Taylor so much. I know I am just like
who wrote the Wolverine that we like?
which Wolverine?
The newest Wolverine.
Benjamin Percy.
I feel like that's wrong. I feel like there's this line.
Pretty sure. You mean the current run right now?
Yeah, the one that came out before that weird black and red one.
Oh, that was terrible. Yeah,
right, but the one before that.
Benjamin Percy.
All right, fine. I'll accept it, but I feel like you're wrong.
So that was some really cool news. Some other cool news. There's this writer, a little name called Grant Morrison. Oh, you don't something that doesn't ring a bell to you, right?
I feel like my eye's doing this weird thing right now. Do you guys see it?
Grant Morrison is a huge writer. He's been at DC for a long time. He's done some other stuff, dibbled and dabbled. But Superman is going to be leading the Authority. The Authority used to be a Wildstorm thing, but obviously now that's part of DC. I'm super excited about this because I like the Wildstorm universe, or the Authority. And yeah, Superman, he looks like super badass in this. Grant Morrison, Mikel Janet's the artist on this. Mikel Janet is an absolute fucking badass. So I'm super pumped about this.
Also, Amars Reyes wants to push for peanut butter nipples, which would be more delicious than pepperoni nipples. But like,
it would be.
How would you put that in a bra and it'd be like mushy and all over the place? It would melt in the sun, and then peanut butter would be falling out your shirt. It sounds terrible.
You make it sound so worse.
I'm just being realistic. I have nipples that have to be in a bra. How would you have them that like Just be like melty. It'd be so uncomfortably sticky. You'd be begging for people to lick your nipples. You'd be like, can you just get this peanut butter off me, please? Please. I don't care who you are. That's how it would go. So maybe peanut butter nibbles for men.
So technically this is a drink for you guys because Stephanie did not finish her beer, but she did just finish it.
Not giving you guys that one that easy.
But
I picked this beer because it had a really cool can. We've gotten beers from these people before and they had just the regular dog, but now it's Fur Baby Shower Double IPA.
Fur Baby Shower
So it's
Double
like
IPA.
a fur baby, you know, like, oh, people call their babies fur babies, they're dogs, and then it's just like a baby and it's their baby shower. It's a fur baby shower.
Oh.
Bruce doesn't like it. It is hops, strata, and Nelson and Cashmere. Enjoy this beer on a Zoom baby shower for your best friend's new puppy.
That's pretty funny. All right, I want to talk about two other books real quick that are coming out from DC. It's like a bunch of new DC books news. So there's going to be a new Shazam 4-issue mini that's talking about how Billy Batson is joining Teen Titans Academy, but he's not showing everyone who he really are, that he's Shazam, and he's trying to figure out why his family cannot access the Shazam power anymore. So that's pretty cool. And the last one, there is going to be a Booster Gold Blue Beetle book. I guess people wanted this. I don't know why you'd want this because they're not that really cool of characters. I like Ted Kord, but who the fuck gives a shit about Booster Gold?
Whoa.
Especially when I read the description of the book. It's all about how Booster Gold wants to be popular in today's age, and he wants he's trying to grow his social media presence, and he leans on Ted Kord to help him do it. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Wow. Also, someone is requesting that you repost the straw poll because Omar Reyes Jr. says he always misses it, and then he missed it.
Sure.
And then apparently Omar Reyes was talking about you having, well, not you, people having peanut butter nipples with no bra. Hashtag free the bra is what his hashtag was. And Ignacio said, my eye thing is a rant about to explode.
All right. So the next thing, you guys, we're going to talk about real quick
and then he'll say Grant Morrison does nothing for me. I try, and most of his stuff I don't like. He freaking ruined X-Men for me, especially with Frank Quietly art.
Frank Quietly's the man. All right. So before we get into the next trivia question, guys, I do want to just talk about James Gallegos, our wrench of all wrenches. Like, we like to give a little segment to James because James
earned it. He earned it. It's been a year, James. It's your time to shine.
So he picked out this comic right here. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little more to the middle.
He kind of looks like the guy from Back to the Future. What's his name? The old guy who's like the professor.
Right here?
Yeah. And so he kind of looks like. His face reminds me of that.
He picked out for his pick of the week, which is, I think this came out last week, Spider-Man Spider Shadow #1. This is a what-if tale. The whole idea is that what if Spider-Man never took off the black suit? What would happen? So we have a quick review to read from James. So here I am in James' voice. I'm going with Spider-Man Spider Shadow #1. I will keep this as spoiler as possible, as someone who has experienced the black suit from the beginning and how it was basically became the birth of Venom. To see how this What If series will change Spider-Man's life is going to be a fun ride, a really fun ride. The way this issue is a slow build-up of the awesomeness to come just makes the anticipation for the next issue to sorry, excuse me, James.
We shouldn't let Bruce read this. It was a big mistake. Go ahead. Remember when we did Comic Quarantine Madness and then Bruce had to read all the intros and he fucked every single one up? Bruce is like borderline dyslexic.
Just makes the anticipation for the next issue that much more exciting. I doubt the rest of the series will be a slow burn like issue #1 was. I think it's going to be a nonstop craziness. You read the second paragraph. Let's see how much better you do. Put any emotion.
Oh my God. I'm going to read it like a librarian would. Shh, there are so many things running through my head. If Peter kept the suit and became Venom, what about Eddie Brock? What about Agent Venom? What will happen in the series will alter a lot of what we know in the current 616 universe. But as a what if series, I'm guessing there are going to be big changes to Peter's future and some unexpected deaths.
Okay, she did better than me. I admit it, okay? I
can read. No big deal.
But that's James' pick of the week. That's his review of Spider-Man Spider Shadow.
Also,
Never
Bruce
won.
was like, you should read this before the show. And I chose to read Resonant, and Bruce chose to read that. And then when he was done, he's like, you wouldn't have liked this.
Stephanie 100% would not have liked this. I really actually
Probably.
didn't like this that much either. I didn't read the original Spider-Man when he had the black suit back in the 80s, 90s. So that really doesn't hit home to me at all. But obviously it resonates with James, and James is the man. So give it a shot. I'm definitely going to pick up a few more issues of this. If I don't like it, then I'm going to drop it. So
Also, there's a lot of people that have come in that we have missed. Hidden Gem Comics. Also, Jessica's here after she said she wasn't going to be here, and she made it. And she's commenting how she also has this shirt. You should go put it on right now. Even though we can't see you, I'll feel it right in my heart that you are on.
oh, wow. One shot. You are crushing it right now. I'm drinking white wine, eating chocolate ice cream, watching this. I need to make better life choices.
That is an amazing life choice. Breaking is here, and he wants to
Freaking comics.
wants you to take a shot every time Bruce fucks up reading, which you guys are gonna be drunk. No offense, Bruce, but you're terrible
well,
at
you
reading.
offend me every
You're
day,
pretty
so it's okay.
terrible.
So I'm terrible now, guys. I'm terrible. Just
At reading.
comment that at 10:31 on April 23rd,
Bruce forgot to do
2021.
trivia at 10:30, and he can't read. Hooked on Phonics did not work for Bruce.
All right, it's trivia time. The first person to
Get the answer right. In chat, I was reading Jessica's. She was messaging me personally. She's like, Stephanie, this message is for you. She can't stay. Wedding tasting stuff. Jessica, taste some good stuff for me. Let me know. I want to know. Did it have notes of cinnamon? Was there some nutmeg? I need to know. I need to know. Also, first person in chat to get this answer correct gets an entry into the end of the month giveaway, which is next week. You want to win a slab. You want to be like bragging rights for the rest of the year. Be like, what? I won this. No big deal. You guys suck. Look at my slab. So be a part of it. Also, David Andrews in the house.
David Andrew. Give that man some respect. She calls
Also,
you...
David Spandry to the real folks who know him.
Yeah, David, just wanted to let you know that she was calling you Spandry all night tonight.
I was. Spandry for life. This DC Batman villain is a master thief that fell in love with Batman and has been on his and what? And
has been his
on and off girlfriend for many years. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Been his on and on girlfriend for many years.
Didn't he date the detective's girlfriend? The detective's daughter?
Who's the detective's daughter? Catwoman is the answer. Who's the first person to say it?
Wait, I gotta find it.
Vegeta.
Comic burrito. Wait.
Cole?
I don't know. You're going so fast. I'm gonna do my own screen because you're being insane.
I'm not being insane. I'm being awesome, guys.
I want to say comic burrito. It was cold.
It was cold.
It was cold. David Andrews is okay with me calling him David Spandry. It's like spandex and Andry and mixed in one. Because I assume you wear a lot of
All right,
spandex.
quick. David's here.
David, you just missed my rant about Resonant and how this issue is the best issue of Resonant that has come out thus far. It was fucking amazeballs. Amazeballs. It's the twists and the turns and the fucking fight scene. I love Becca. I loved every minute of it. Bruce didn't read it. Also remember that. I read it and Bruce didn't. Thank you. I need a mic to drop.
She basically just like took me and there was a bus coming. And it was like coming like this. And she just took me and I was like, hey, you stay here. Good, good, good. All right. David, I'm sorry.
So again, Resonant by David Andry.
Yes.
Both comics.
Yes.
A fucking amazing series. There's only one issue left after this issue. We just read issue 9. I just read issue 9. It's
And
fucking amazing.
if you were part of the other 2 interviews that we did with David, he said he had up to 15 issues in his head.
I'm assuming
ready
he's just
to go.
going to keep writing them for me.
And
Him and
then
Skylar will just keep being
fucking
like, this
ball,
is just for
cut it off
Stephanie.
at 10.
Because they're stupid.
Fuck.
They're stupid like your mother.
All right, we're moving on. So, movie news, or you want to do TV?
You surprise me, baby. Surprise me. You know I love a good surprise.
All right, well, let's just do TV. Fuck it.
And also, David Andrew said I'm his favorite now, and I get to call him Spandry whenever I
What?
want.
What?
Spandry.
So we just watched the MODOK trailer because there's a new trailer that's uncensored that came out. This is a animated. It's like a
it's like claymation. I would say.
TV show that's coming out on Hulu. Hulu is obviously a popular network. What did you think of the trailer?
It was very Robot Chicken-esque.
Mhm.
Very Robot Chicken. It was pretty funny.
Patton Oswalt.
I like Patton Oswalt a lot. It'd be like something you watch, like we've watched all of our shows for the week. We've got nothing to watch, and we're like, what do we watch? And then we'd watch that.
Yeah. Looked kind of funny.
Yeah, it'd be funny. I wouldn't be like, I'm giving up something important for this, but
But we had nothing else to do.
we have
Check it
nothing
out.
else to do. I'd check it out, sure.
I'm right.
All right.
That's Stephanie's review of the trailer. Check it
And
out.
James Gallegos, the amazing Wrench of all wrenches, reminding us that David Andry is currently spreading his Kickstarter love on the link that you guys see right there.
Andrew.
David Andry. David Spandry.
Gallegos.
David Spandry is also writing lots of things, but
Lots of
also
things.
part of that anthology, and you should be all about it. Also, Resonant. Also, I want to say who Low Budget Comics and things says he's never heard of Resonant. Clearly new to this channel. We talk about Resonant every single week.
Mind blowing. You haven't heard of Resident. What?
What Low Budget Comics and things, slip into our DM on Instagram, and we are going to send you the first trade paperback of Resonant because you should be a part of that. And the fact that you don't know anything about it is embarrassing for you, but I'm willing to save you from this one and send you a trade paperback copy of it. I bet you David would even sign it.
Maybe?
Maybe. David, if you're still there, will you sign it? I'll sign it if you won't sign it. I'll sign it David Spandry.
So Stephanie's favorite Avenger of all the Avengers from the movies is God damn it. Hawkeye.
Fucking Jeremy Renner with his fucking bloated face. He's like, I've been drinking my whole life and I'm a depressing, weird as shit motherfucker. My least favorite fucking person.
So he went out on Instagram this week and he was like, oh, I just finished filming Hawkeye, last day of filming, but this is not goodbye. See you soon. Thank you, cast and crew. That's how I hear Jeremy Renner talking to.
Why does he have such big bags under his eyes? Take a fucking nap, Jeremy Renner. You look old and terrible. You're a movie star. You pay people to look good. Yet huge bags and like black under your eyes. So like let us know that you're up all night shooting arrows because you have no real superpowers, but you need to practice all night, so maybe you'll be like halfway decent.
Everyone's really excited for this show because it's bringing in Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop is like the young Hawkeye. I'm kind of excited for this. I don't really love the casting. I forgot who it is. Haley Seinfeld or whatever. I don't love that casting, but she's a really cool character. But yeah, I agree. Jeremy Renner is a fucking terrible casting for Hawkeye. If you are just a fucking human who shoots arrows, you should be fucking Jack Diesel. I'm not saying like The Rock big, but you should be like ninja shredded, like just this like sinew and muscle and he looks like a fat fuck in Avengers.
He looks like he
Endgame.
drank his whole life. He's like alcoholic Hawkeye. Like if you find him in rehab and you're like, Hawkeye, he's like, I can still do it, guys. I've got it still. And he's like, his hands are all shaking because he's like withdrawing from the alcohol and he's fucking terrible. Terrible.
So you remember that service called Quibi? Weeby? Maybe Weeby. It was only like 15-minute shows. Like everything was 15 minutes. It was like everyone, no one has an attention span anymore. Everyone's like, device, movie, I gotta move on. So the whole thing was like, we're gonna make really
Like
short.
it's like Vines, but for TV.
for TV.
It's stupid.
They had a whole service.
I didn't remember. The name sounds familiar, but I didn't know that was their thing.
Well, it was bought out by Roku. And Roku now is going to have their own streaming stuff that you can watch on Roku. So the one thing that they did buy from Quibi, I don't know. I'm saying Weeby because we in French
Quibi.
is QUI. So Weeby.
Is that how you spell "we" in French?
Yes, Weeby.
I imagined it was just like the Wii, like the Nintendo.
The
the
WII.
Nintendo Wii.
That's QUI. But they bought a series from Quibi.
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 I like Quibi.
But it's DC versus Marvel, and it's like they go through certain things about each company and talking about which one is better.
it's OUEI. I knew it wasn't a Q. That sounded way too weird as shit.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you, Ignacio.
You're right.
Thank
you're
you.
right. Sorry, I was wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. It's OUI.
We is we. That made no sense in my life.
All right. Let it go.
Anyway,
Let it go.
Low budget comics
Let
and
it
things
go.
says that Renner,
Let it go.
David, that Renner is following Nick Nolte's lifestyle.
He is. Oh my god, 100%. Jesus. But this series is going to be narrated and hosted by Kevin Smith. And I'm a big fan of Kevin Smith.
I was a big can.
I'm a big can.
I was a big
Can.
can. A large can. A fucking gigantic can of Kevin Smith. But then we went to a shitty store in New Jersey.
Oh, God,
and he was a
terrible.
fucking sellout. And I'm no longer a friend of Kevin Smith. Me and him, enemies.
Enemies. So there is a show on Netflix that Stephanie and I both love very, very much. And it's been off air for way too
Holy
fucking
shit, he's going into
long.
the third beer. You know, Bruce, last week, can we have a straw poll about how everyone remembers last week? Bruce is like, I started only bringing up 3 beers so that way I don't feel as hungover the next day. And then today, 4 beers. I'm like, what are you doing bringing up 4 beers? I don't want to hear it tomorrow. And he's like, I'm not going to complain. He's going to complain. I don't feel good. I'm so drunk. I don't feel good. I'm hungover.
Does anyone hear Stephanie talk? Did I just stop listening? So moving on. Stranger Things. Finally, we're getting some more news on it. It's been like out in the
They
ether.
stopped like filming for so long.
So long. And then they started back up after like the pandemic got like kind of okay. But Finn, the weirdest looking kid, he hit that like middle-aged pubescent phase. And man, he looks
He's been weird looking since the fucking
He looks like a bird.
He's a
and
weird looking
He's just gonna
dude.
start pecking things. And I'm sorry, he's obviously making tons more money than I am. He's in the new
That's
Ghostbusters
like we were just
movie.
watching The Good Place and the guy who plays the evil guy from Hell, and he was also in Parks and Rec.
Yeah. Can't think of his name. He's a great
Also,
actor.
weirdest fucking looking guy. Weird as shit.
But Finn has come out and said that our Finn Wolfhard.
Oh my god, Bruce is laughing so hard.
I read this before and I didn't laugh before, but Wolfhard. That's his last name. He's
Wait, this kid's name is Wolfhard?
yes, Finn Wolfhard. Right there.
Wolfhard. All right.
He says that it's going to come out sometime in 2022. We have to wait to 2022 for more Stranger
That's
Things.
like 6 more months. We'll be fine.
So long. No, he said sometime in 2022. They're not
Listen,
even sure.
Good things come to those who wait. We got
Wow,
Ted
I'm
Lasso
sick
to
of
watch.
Fucking waiting.
Ted Lasso. I feel like The Boys comes out around right at the same time also.
I'm sure you're right. I'm excited for season 3. I think they're gonna not fuck it up this time.
First season was first part of the second season was so weird.
Yes. So here we go. I'm gonna ask you what you think a Marvel TV show would be about that's titled Secret Invasion.
The Krulls. The Krungs? The Krangs? The Krulls?
The Skrulls?
The Skrulls. There we go. The Skrulls.
Holy! Did you know?
No, that's the only people who I know that are aliens from Marvel.
Wow, it's amazing. So, obviously, you guys probably know what Secret Invasion is. So, Secret Invasion was a crossover that happened 8 to 10 years ago where the Skrulls came in and, like, they were, like, kidnapping heroes. And then they would, like, take their powers and, like, impersonate them. And all of a sudden, Skrulls were everywhere. And people were like, wait, what?
It's a Secret Invasion.
She knew!
I knew it, guys. I know comic book stuff. No big deal. I'm just kidding.
She definitely didn't read
I
that.
didn't read that. I knew that from the movies, but
But Emilia Clarke joins the cast as some secret character.
she'll always be Daenerys Targaryen, and she'll always be that bitch that burned everyone because she's like, I didn't get my way. Dragons for life. I'm gonna kill everyone with my dragon.
I don't know how I feel about this. Do I really care about a TV show called Secret
And what a
Invasion?
step down from Game of Thrones to Secret Invasion. That's a fucking drop for you, Emil Clark.
Amelia?
She's like 5 chicken nuggets. She's a meal.
But that's coming out on Disney Plus at some time, probably 2024 is my guess.
Also, low budget
2023.
comics and things reminded us that of the actor named Ryder Strong, which Boy Meets World, I was fucking all about that shit. And Ryder Strong, I had my Teen Bop poster of Ryder Strong
Bop,
all over
bop,
the place.
bop. Oh, that's a good one for next week. Bop,
We don't have to know any
bop,
words.
bop,
We'll just say
bop.
bop over and over again.
Bop. All right, back to trivia, guys.
And
It's
then
time for
Ignacio said
trivia.
if he was imagining Nate choosing his own professional nickname, it would probably be something like Finn Wolfhard.
James, we are going to get to your comment that you just made, but we're going to trivia real quick, and then we're coming back for Ignacio de Meglio Kilur. But first up, trivia. What do they have to do? Remind the people.
You guys have to be first in chat to get the question the answer to the question correct. Get the question correct. Get the answer correct. Get both correct, and then you get nothing. You're just getting it.
Hopefully my English is correct on this.
Probably not.
During the 2014 Marvel crossover event titled Axis, this longtime Marvel villain who loves to fight Wolverine turned good for a few years.
Sabretooth tiger.
You are right, but not Tiger.
Sabretooth. That guy. That's the only person I've ever seen fight Wolverine in the X-Men movies is that guy who dresses with the big fur coat.
Comics Misexplained.
Oh god, I'm so good at this game, guys.
That's
And Ignacio just keeps writing Vegeta. I'm assuming that's how you say vagina in Argentinian. You're
It's Comics
Vegeta.
Misexplained, right?
My Vegeta is so wet right
Can you
now.
please confirm it's Comics Misexplained?
Hold on. Comics Explained, yes.
Okay.
Sabretooth. Guys, I got that one right. I got the one before that right. I'm just really good at this game.
I did try to make them pretty easy because I was trying to make them hard. I'm like, why am I making them hard? It's all about speed, baby, speed.
Also, James Galgos is reminding you, straw poll results.
Oh my gosh! And then we're talking about Killaroo.
Killaroo.
All right,
That's what I say to Bruce in front of the kids. I'm like, I'm gonna Killaroo you if you don't hurry up with what you're doing.
All right. So, what do people think? The Office. We have 7 votes for The Office.
I can't believe how many
4 votes for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. 2 for 30 Rock. I was saying 30 Rock. 2 for 30 Rock and 1 for Ted Lasso. I appreciate anyone who voted for Ted Lasso.
It was probably Stephen Hayner. Haynar. God, got it right. Anyway, The Office is hysterical, but you guys just haven't seen Ted Lasso. That's why you don't know. It's on Apple Plus. You should be watching it. It's amazing. It's up for awards, or did it win awards already? Or it's still just up for awards? But whatever it is amazing. It's so good. The Office is really good, but Ted Lasso is better. I'm sorry.
It is.
Bruce is in the middle of bringing up Ignacio de Meglio.
So,
and he wrote a little snippet to his Kickstarter where he kind of talked about himself and his journey on this Killaroo Semper Fidelis comic book that he currently has a Kickstarter for, and he actually phonetically sounded out his name. So I've been saying it right this whole time, so no big deal. I am basically Argentinian. It was an email. No, you missed it. You missed it.
Sorry. So, Killaroo Semper Fidelis. Fidelis. But it's an amazing comic book by the artist Ignacio de Meglio. We're backing it. You should back it. And Ignacio is just a really good dude. He's actually doing some artwork for the channel, which we didn't ask him to do. He totally volunteered himself. He gave us some sketches today.
They're pretty awesome, guys. No big deal. He's a very talented dude.
So they are working on the next stretch goal, guys, and this just looks so cool.
We already ordered our copy, physical copy. Gavin shipped to us. No big deal. We're going to have it because you know I don't read PDFs. This bitch don't read PDFs.
But yeah, guys, we gotta be supporting the community, and Ignacio is part of the community. So,
David Andrew, you are completely right. Watch Ted Lasso, read Resonant. All the same night, your life would be like,
oh my God, amazing. Your life would be so much better. All of a sudden, you do that back to back. Hello.
I forget who I said to go on to Instagram because I'm 3 beers deep at this point. But go on to Instagram and tell us if you haven't read it, Resonant, and we're going to send you some copies.
So, next up.
Because what the fuck?
Movie news. We usually do this first. We're doing this last, guys. We're mixing it up tonight. Do little funsies. So, big news today dropped by Marvel. Everyone probably saw this coming. If you didn't, you're probably silly. But Marvel announces Captain America 4 spinning out a Falcon in the Winter Soldier.
Shoulder. He can't say it. He could never be a soldier because he cannot say it. He's only a shoulder for the rest of his life. It's because he got those broad shoulders, yo. All those.
Just saying, guys. I was athlete of the month at my gym this month.
Heal those snatches, guys. He's freaking snatching shoulders all over the place.
Show you a picture at the end of the live stream. Don't worry. We'll bring it up. We'll talk about it.
That's true, Omar Reyes. Thank you for pointing that out. He wants to know if we were talking about the Shang-Chi trailer. Did you have that in here?
Yes, coming up.
Okay, good. Because I watched it. No big deal, guys. I'm up to date on trailers.
But yeah, this is just, we haven't watched the latest episode, but, obviously we know who puts on the suit, does the thing. But
anyway, I'd like to also state that apparently in California, we'll forget which city, that someone purchased a billboard that had a picture of Tony Stark on it and was like, bring back Tony Stark. We miss him, blah, blah, blah. Like, clearly they're going to bring him back because Robert Downey Jr. made a huge fucking mistake. Now we're going to have another Iron Man movie and another fucking Captain America movie. Let these fucking characters die. Bring in some new characters. Why not a Squirrel Girl movie or something of like a smaller fucking character and bring them out?
Well, they have announced Riri Williams' Ironheart series, which is the replacement for Iron Man. Riri Williams is an amazing character.
Series, it's not a fucking Marvel movie. It's going to bring in millions of dollars.
Hold on.
And introduce
you know
someone
right
new.
up there? Young Avengers?
Yeah, I know that we're leading up to Young Avengers with all these fucking TV shows. But it doesn't mean it's going to be a movie. They're just going to rehash the same fucking characters over and over again. Robert Downey Jr. will be like fucking Harrison Ford. He'll be like 90, still in that suit. His fucking skin rolls are going to get clipped into the fucking Iron Man suit. And it's going to be like Iron Man, but then also like saggy skin sticking out of the fucking outside of the suit. Like, trying to snap, but he can't move his fucking fingers because the arthritis is fucking kicking in.
All right.
People. New shit. I want new shit.
We watched the Mortal Kombat trailer, right?
We did.
What did you think?
It was a Mortal Kombat trailer.
So we were thinking, we agreed that the fight scenes look dope as F, but the movie's probably going to be stupid as F, right? Well, if you go to Rotten Tomatoes, that's what everyone says. It's like, it's 50%. Like,
it's going to be a stupid movie. It's going to be like up there with Fast
and
the Furious.
Think there's
the storyline's going to be stupid. They'll absolutely they will make sequels out of any. There's a Sharknado like 8. So they're definitely going to make a Mortal Kombat 2.
Well, they've struggled in the past. They made other Mortal Kombats but never went anywhere. So right now, but the news is that Joe Taslim, he's like tame but also slim at the same time. He's Taslim.
Taslim.
The guy who plays Sub-Zero has signed on for 4 movies. So he's got 3 more to do. But he's not even sure they're going to do them. He's like, it's part of his contract. If they make more, he'll be in 4 more. So guess what? He's not going to die for at least 3 more movies.
Also, Omar Reyes, you're right. The original Mortal Kombat had the dope soundtrack.
Oh, it did so good.
Mortal Kombat!
Oh, maybe that's another thing we can do. That'd be fun.
Guys, when I was in like 7th grade, I did a talent show where I danced to that Mortal Kombat soundtrack. So fucking awesome. Too bad that cameras didn't exist back then, or I'd show you guys.
Or camera phones.
Camera phones, but you're just gonna have to imagine it in your face. It's like like that.
So we talked about the Flash movie on this show before lots of times because it's been on, off. Latest news, it's on again. They have a director. They're casting people. We talked about how Michael Keaton was going to come back and do his thing. And then all of a sudden it wasn't so sure. No one was really sure. Guys, guess what? On Thursday, they made it official. Michael Keaton is back in the Flash movie. He's going to be traveling around the multiverse. And they're going to run into the Michael Keaton Batman. Probably going to be the Batman Beyond Batman. That's going to be my guess. You know Batman Beyond Batman?
No, but again, some fucking old dude shoved into a Batman suit. He's fucking old as shit. He's going to have a walker.
Hold on. The Batman Beyond Batman, Bruce Wayne is giving up the mantle, but he has a protege, and he's out there doing the Batman Beyond shit.
Why is he in a fucking Batman suit then?
No,
he should just be some old dude in a cardigan.
Picture.
He should have a sweater vest.
He does that. He has a sweater vest in the cartoon. I swear to God.
And that's all he's in. And he's just like, you should kick more. You're not punching enough. Throw money at it. Why aren't you throwing money at it?
So, did you watch any of the Marvel Netflix shows?
I'm gonna say no.
None of them.
Wasn't there the stupid one, Daredevil? I thought Daredevil was so fucking stupid. I tried to watch that. It was so dumb. Daredevil as a concept is
Iron
so
Fist.
stupid. No.
Jessica Jones.
No.
And Punisher.
No.
All right, so Stephanie didn't watch any of them. So which one of those characters do you think will make it into the MCU? Because there's some rumors that some of these characters are going to be moving over into the MCU.
Jessica Jones.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's all you think that's going. So from the rumors, there's going to be Charlie Cox rolling over as Daredevil. There's going to be, I forgot his name, the guy that plays Punisher, John Bernthal, Vincent D'Forso, or the guy who plays Kingpin. And then Jessica Jones, Kristen Ritter.
I was right about Jessica Jones. I'm so good. I'm so good. Also, people were talking about the show Warrior. Omar Reyes says the dude that played Sub-Zero is badass. If you haven't watched Warrior on HBO Max, watch it. It's mad good, and this dude is one of the characters in it. David Andrews said the new season of Warrior was just announced, and he's so excited for it. So people are behind this Warrior show.
All right, so I guess we gotta check it out.
We gotta check it out.
Even though people did talk about a zombie show that was on like just a Japanese or
Oh my god, we tried to watch it. It was so bad.
That was really, really bad.
So bad.
So, but we'll try Warrior. We'll give it a shot. But Shang-Chi, babe, tell him, what did you think? I don't care about this article. I saved this article as just
I thought it was a pretty cool trailer. It looked pretty exciting to watch. I only took from it the article that I read about how people were all mad that Aquafina is going to be the sidekick because apparently she's gentrified black scent and people are all pissed about it. And they're like, she pretended to be a black person and gave no credit to black people. And it's very stupid. And that's all I will ever remember about this movie because of that article that I read, that people are pissed that Aquafina acted black in Crazy Black Asians. Crazy Rich Asians.
Even though Crazy Rich Asians was actually a really good movie.
It was pretty good. Yeah. Bruce cried. He was super sad about the marriage scene.
I'm a very emotional dude. I will admit that. I'm very, very open with my emotions. But Aquafina is such a weird name for a human being.
And obviously her stage name, and she was also in that weird, terrible dragon movie, and that was terrible too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yes.
It's a Disney movie, and she was one of the animated characters in it.
I can kind of understand what people are saying that she is kind of hip hop-ish, and that might annoy some people. But
that's her persona.
Her personality. That's just like who she is. Like, are you gonna? If you're gonna get mad about that, what about black people who are just not hip hop? They're just people. Is that like are they acting like white people? Or
Sam King says he's sad because he's a crazy poor Caucasian. It's the opposite of a crazy rich Asian.
We'll do a good show about Sam King. Sam King.
Just following Sam King around. He's like, I can't afford this. I can't afford that.
All right, I have 3 minutes left. Let's bring up something that's a little fun. So, you guys know we have kids. We have 3 kids. And this our youngest, Jack, 5. This movie came out. It's about this little hedgehog. He does a little thing.
I fucking love that movie.
And our older son, Nate, had these 2 little stuffed animals.
Sonic and Tails.
Jack asked for them. Nate gave them to Jack. And I would say for a year, they were Jack's favorite stuffed animals. Like
everywhere he went, those stuffed animals came.
Had to go wherever Jack went. And he loved this movie, lost his mind. And I hope he loses his mind over this because Sonic the Hedgehog,
Knuckles
is Knuckles is gonna be the new one. But when I read this article, I'm like, wait, all the characters are animated. How is Knuckles seen on set? How do you guess? How is Knuckles seen on set?
Well, they have to be able to animate these characters. So they usually have an actor wear that suit with all those crazy sensors on it and move around. So that way the animators know how to draw the movements. So I'm assuming it's some guy dressed up in one of those suits. So that's your guess? That's my guess.
That's your guess?
Yes.
All right. So I had no idea. When I read this, I was like, wait, what? How would... Wait. I guess I probably should have thought that, because especially since my background in animation and I know VFX pretty well. But no, it was just a big old statue. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this because that's what it was. So they put these statues in the place where the actors need to look, and that's the general size of what they should be. And this is kind of gives you a general sense of what the characters are going to look like. So people are saying this is what Knuckles is going to look like.
Do you remember when they first made the Sonic movie and they made Sonic look weird as shit? And they literally had to redo the whole movie because the internet got so mad about what Sonic
We got power, guys. We have power.
Right. We have the power to influence people. So you guys, again, my Kickstarter to get rid of all my credit card debt is going to be posted soon. You guys have the power to fix it for me.
I have 1 minute left. Shang-Chi trailer.
Low budget comics and things says he likes the original Sega
game. Hold on.
I loved. You turn on, I was like, Sega.
All right, guys.
Just play Sonic and gets all the.
I don't think we talked about any reboots tonight because they didn't really have time. But I have time.
Enrico?
No reboots.
No.
So Rob Zombie is rebooting the Munsters.
It's so stupid.
Rob Zombie, like Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I know Rob Zombies. He makes stupid, shitty movies all the time.
Yes, terrible horror movies, but now
Yes.
But he's obsessed with the Munsters, and he's casting his own wife, which her name is Sharon Moon Zombie, because he changed his last name to be actually Zombie.
I hate everyone. This is why I hate people and I don't leave my house.
So you guys can look forward to that. It's going to be actually on.
Richard Anderson says he still has the original Sega. You can sell it for a lot of
Sega.
shit money.
Which is
When I was a kid, my sister used to play Crash Bandicoot on Sega like a maniac. And then she like literally almost failed high school because she would like pretend to be sick so she could stay home and play Crash Bandicoot.
So you guys can watch the Munsters reboot on NBC, the Peacock streaming service next year. It has a budget of about $50 million to make this reboot.
So I mean, it sounds like a lot of money, but for all these stupid Hollywood things, it's not that much money.
No, it's not that much money at all. But like, come on, do we really need a Munsters reboot? Like, do we need an Addams Family reboot over and over again? No, we don't.
There's no way Crash Bandicoot was PlayStation because we didn't have a PlayStation. We had a Sega.
All right.
Genesis.
It's 11 o'clock. It's time for 7 questions. 7. Did it. 7
I'm gonna
questions.
Google it.
Back to back to back. Guys, this is our trivia questions are, were you a villain and then turn hero? Were you a hero and then turn villain? I don't know. Maybe you were. If you were, you're on this list. Let's do
It was
it.
me. I was a villain, and I'm good now.
You were a villain?
Mm-hmm.
What were you so evil about?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, Sega Genesis. There you go.
In Avengers vs. X-Men, this mutant takes full control of the Phoenix Force and loses to control and kills Professor X. Professor X.
In Avengers vs. X-Men, the mutant takes full control of the Phoenix Force, loses control, and kills Professor X. It's Jean Grey.
Cole, I am disappointed in your
Jean
answer.
Grey, am I right?
No.
That's in the movie. She's the
Omar.
Phoenix.
Oh, sorry. No. Hold on. Comics Business. Cyclops. Oh my God. It jumped so fast. Comics Business Explained.
I said Jean Grey. Also, David Andrews said Jean Grey. So we both watched the X-Men movies.
All right, Comics
and
Business
also, Ignacio just wrote Vegeta again.
Vegeta.
Chicken
Vegeta.
fajitas. Eat your. What is it? What is from
I'm going to explain just so you know, you are on a 1 question timeout. 2 in a row, 1 question timeout, you're back in.
Why can't I think of the movie?
I don't know. Why can't you think of the movie? We have 6 questions left.
Do you like your picture I drew for you? I worked on the shading of your upper lip for like 2 hours. Napoleon Dynamite.
I was just going to say
And
that.
he says, Tina, eat your something. What does he say?
I don't know.
Guys, help me in chat.
This major X-Men villain and the leader of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, who is now a leader of the X-Men and part of the Quiet Council.
Wow, Bruce is terrible at typing and reading and writing.
Is
Terrible.
Magneto is the answer. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm sorry that sometimes my questions that I write personally
So
are
Hidden
not
Gem
great.
comic. Wait. It's even higher. God, you guys are so fast.
Tell me who it is, baby.
Comic burrito. Tina gets some ham. Thank you, Hidden Gem Comics. Comic burrito. Yeah.
No.
Ignacio de Mego keeps just writing Vegeta. I don't know what that means.
Vegeta.
Vegeta. Chicken fajitas.
No, it's Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
Vegeta.
There we go.
So Southern Comic Geek.
Jason's in the house. What's up, Southern Comic Geek?
Cantonese Comic Kid.
Cantonese Comic Geek, another new project. Guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications. We have old videos every Thursday and Tuesday. Went
And
backwards on you.
Went backwards on you. You gotta go back in time to watch our videos.
This DC Batman sidekick was killed
Comics
and brought
Basics
back by
Explained said-
Superboy Prime Punch Reality.
Drag your balls, Z.
Broly, that's another good
Did
character.
you drink all of this one? You should like move on to the next one so I can at least taste it.
Here.
God, you're so self-centered.
Who said Jason Todd first?
I don't know. I can't pay attention to you while you're also.
Oh, Trunks. Trunks is such a great
Red
character.
Hood an option?
Red Hood is an option.
Then it was Comic Burrito again.
All right.
Wait, Trunks? Is Trunks an option?
No, Trunks is not an option.
Red Hood.
Trunks is when two characters within the Dragon Ball Z
They scissor. They're like, man, I love it.
kind of
They Trunks. They do butt to butt. They're like trunk stuff. I love trunk stuff. Butt to butt.
All right, Comic Burrito, you are now on a 1-question hiatus.
Jason Turd. I agree.
4 questions left.
Jason Turd. Take off Cyclops. You're going to confuse the people.
Oh, sorry.
This Marvel villain decided to turn over a new leaf after the events of the Secret Wars and became the infamous Iron Man. Don Cheadle. War Machine. Don't look at me like that. That's the answer. It's the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
Dr. Doom.
It is Comics Explained.
Comics Misexplained. Man, is this like a Comic Burrito and like Comics Misexplained going back to back to back to back?
That one's pretty good. You guys wouldn't know. Don Cheadle is correct. Thank you, David Andre. I'm good at remembering the actors' names. If you watched Get It Right or Pay the Price, you will know that I remembered Michael Chiklis, but I cannot remember the name of the rock guy.
Rock thing.
Michael Chiklis should be all you need to know.
We're gonna
Don Cheadle.
We'll definitely do another Get It Right or Pay the Price this summer. That's definitely like a summer video.
It is because we have to do it outside.
In 2016, the comic Detective Comics, a longtime Batman villain becomes a key member of a new group of heroes that help protect Gotham. A Batman villain who helps.
Oh my God, it's the Joker.
Nope, not. Oh, who's that Clayface?
The Joker does that, where he tries to pretend like Batman's evil and he causes all this destruction to Gotham City. So he tries to get everyone against Batman. I read Batman and the White Knight. No big deal. And it was Joker.
I said Detective Comics.
Joker.
I said Detective
Joker.
Comics.
I'm right. I get the point.
70. The burrito, right?
I don't know. I'm still on me. I won.
2 questions left. Stephanie definitely won that point, so she gets her own point.
Thank you. Omar says the drunk Bruce doesn't see his name. Was Omar first? What was the answer? Clayface?
Yes.
Sorry, Omar, but you are not right. But he keeps saying that there's like a lag. I'm on live chat on
This Marvel
YouTube.
villain
Let's go to StreamYard.
turned mostly good after transferring his consciousness into Spider-Man's body. Oh, relax. Dr. Octopus Richard Anderson.
Whoa.
He's in
Wow.
the Matrix.
Also, Sleepy Reader 666 is here.
Oh, Damien, what's going on, my man?
And Dr. Ock.
Octopus.
The puss. How great is that name? Octopus.
Octopussy.
Bruce said pussy. He's laughing at himself for like 5 minutes, guys. He's like 5.
This DC hero once became consumed by an ancient force called Parallax.
That sounds stupid. So if it's stupid, it's Batman.
I'm waiting for you guys. Hello, Hal Jordan, Stephen Hayner.
Wow.
I love that he said also Hal Jordan and not Green Lantern.
He knows which Green Lantern is. No big deal, guys. Hal Jordan. What kind of name is Hal?
Hal Jordan. I don't know.
Hal is the name of the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. And I love that show. That should have been on. I'm probably not fucking me. Do you know Bruce and I were trying to do the straw poll of the comedies that have come out in the last 20 years that were top 10? I'm like, what about Seinfeld? Seinfeld ended
1998.
22 years ago. 22 years ago, it ended. I'm old as shit, guys.
Yeah, we're old.
Old as shit.
40.
Not
38.
really that old, but I mean old. It's old, but not old. Like you're old enough that you're like expected to make good life decisions, but you're not so old that people want to like take the trash out for you because you might break a hip. I want to get to that point where people are like, don't do anything, you're gonna hurt yourself. And I'm like, okay.
You want to get there?
I want people
I
I want to do my own shit, but I want to make sure my little shit children continue to do my shit for me, even in my old age.
I'll bring up that one thing. So I did say I was athlete of the month. Parkfitness.com. And yeah, I was. And I'll prove it. Because I know you guys don't believe me.
Bruce is this big black guy. No big deal.
That's what my friends do. But hold on.
Bruce is humble bragging right now, and there's nothing fucking humble about it. He's braggadocious right now. Look at Bruce. Lifting weights. No big deal. Doing some clean and jerks.
That's when you know my baby. He does the CrossFit.
She.
Hey,
I'm a man now.
my beautiful man.
Listen. I can fuck like a man.
All right, guys, but that's comics and beer for Friday, April 23rd, 2021. You guys were amazing tonight. We're up to like 26, 27 viewers. Are you guys crazy? We love every second of you guys. You guys are really enjoying the show. Next week is the end of the month giveaway. You guys had your chances. Now it's over. No more chances.
It's over.
If you guys wanted that grand prize, you had to be here.
You had to tell me how
week.
pretty my hair is and that I'm the best looking person on YouTube. And if you didn't, you're out of luck.
But next week is our end of the month giveaway. There'll be prizes at
10, 15, 10, 30, 10, 45. So you don't even have to be in this end of the month giveaway. Just show up at 10, 15,
Wait,
10, 30,
what?
10, 45. Just give away shit.
Tell me.
If you're first in chat.
What?
To get trivia correct.
Get the fuck out of here.
I
Really?
know it's crazy, but we'll do it. We'll do it. And it's always something cool that we pick 5 minutes before the show starts. We're like, fuck, we didn't do the list. What are people like?
It's
"Man,
true. It's true. It's
Marvel
true.
sucks. Psh, throw it in there.
But guys, next week is gonna be a great week. It's our end of the month giveaway. You definitely want to be there for chances, 3 chances to win stuff. And if you had entries into the end of the month giveaway,
Everyone's requesting the Frank Cam before we go.
oh sure, we can do a Frank Cam. Stephanie's on Frank Cam.
All right. Frankie, you tell the people hello. Wait, oh God, I can't hold it. I got
Yeah,
it. All
he
right,
hasn't
now I'm
moved.
good.
That's been him the whole entire show.
He's keeping the snore tracks in the background so that way we can it's like a beat. You just listen to Frank's snores and he's keeping it for us. Thank
He's
you, Frank.
pretty
Thank you,
good.
Frank.
He stinks. He's like I didn't.
We bring him to the groomers. Don't think we're like bad pet owners. But
No.
it lasts like
his
2 days.
His bed, like we need a new bed or a new comforter or something to put over it.
He has a new bed and then he ruins it in like 30
It
seconds.
doesn't say the ruin
There's
is.
so much slobber and he lays on it.
It's not the slobber. Well, when you have jowls like that, it's impossible to keep anything clean. It's like,
I keep
come
my
on.
pillows clean despite my jowls.
You don't have jowls.
I got jowls.
Guys, it's been a great night tonight. You guys have seriously been legends. We really appreciate all of you. Again, next week.
Again, I'm not
Tune
calling
in.
you legends. I don't think you're legends. Nothing you're doing is
God
legendary.
damn it, Stephanie! I said to call them legends. Now I look bad.
I will call you acceptables. You're the acceptables. That's your name. Like a subpar superhero team. You're the acceptables.
Who's your man? Joe, what's going on? How are you doing this fine evening?
Joe
Man?
Mama.
Joe Mama. All right, I just got it.
Versus so slow to the game.
Joe Mama.
Does he just come onto people's streams and like say my name?
Probably.
Joe
It's
Mama.
pretty amazing.
All right, guys. That's it.
And that's it.
Bruce.
Oh, look at James. Holy guacamole, James.
all night. He's just putting people's stuff in chat, supporting the people who support us. James is the wrench of all wrenches. In case you didn't know, you can't have him. He's ours.
Friday night, he's ours.
On Friday nights from 10 to 11.
James, just so you know, Ignacio is going to draw you a little character.
A wrench mascot.
Wrench mascot that we will use throughout the show to remind everyone that you are the wrench of all wrenches. So just want to let you know.
And even one day when you get sick of our channel and you're like, how many times can I watch Stephanie yell about reboots? You're going to be in our hearts.
So again, we appreciate every single one of you guys. I love you guys. Stephanie kind of
Who won the straw poll? It was The Office, right?
The Office, yeah.
The Office one.
Who asked?
Because you guys haven't watched fucking Ted Lasso. Next week, I'm gonna do a straw poll, and it's gonna be your names. Who watched Ted Lasso? And you gotta pick your name if
Same
you
shit.
did it. And then I'm gonna be mad at you.
Sam King, watch Ted Lasso. That's your homework.
David Andrew said, Ignacio,
get you-
do
I know
some
you have a son.
cool resident chirpers. Sam, I don't care what's going on in your life. Watch Ted Lasso. Watch with your kids. It's child-friendly, kind of.
It's not. No,
It's
it's
not.
not.
But don't do
no,
it.
no.
I'm just kidding. But
Sex,
just put your kids to bed.
Other things.
There's like one episode where he has sex. Other than that, he's
I don't
all-
know. The girl is pretty sexual the whole entire time.
the young girl.
Yeah, she's talking about blowjobs and other
Just
things.
be like earmuffs. What's that movie where he's like earmuffs, like old school? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh.
Joe Mama wants to know tips on constipation. Probably drink more water and more fiber in your diet.
All right, guys.
Ignacio, I love Bruce and my children. Love is a strong word. You want me to just throw it out there? Then it means nothing. If I love everyone like Bruce, then what does my love mean? You have to earn it. David Spandry is pretty close.
David.
James Galagos definitely has earned my love.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
James Galagos, I love you. But only you and Bruce. my
Holy
children.
James, that is huge.
See how much my love means? It means nothing when Bruce says it. But if I say it, it's real.
Holy
It's
shit.
real.
That was
James is
amazing.
gonna cook me chili. We're gonna go to New Mexico. We're gonna eat it together while Bruce pees on the floor.
See, James said.
I
Or Sam. Sorry, Sam.
voted Brooklyn and just pissed Bruce off. Thank you. I tried to get him to put Rick and Morty on there so we could piss him off some more. We wouldn't do it.
Fucking Rick and Morty is stupid as shit.
David Andrew, you are close. You're very close. I'm gonna read issue 10 and then I'll tell you if I love you.
Oh, you guys are amazing. I didn't know we were gonna snack, and we need like 15 minutes to break this shit down. So
And Omar, James said I can pronounce his name Gallegos or Galagos. He said either one. He said it was
he
okay.
did say that. He said this like
We
4
talked
months
about it.
ago.
4
5
months ago. It was like a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
But he said I could pronounce Galagos or Gallegos. I like to pronounce Gallegos to remind people that we're still
White trash.
white trash. Gallegos.
I grew up in New Hampshire, so I'm the white trash of all trash.
Steve
but
Hammer said Swifty 5.
I do love
Girlfriend's age.
to say
Swifty 5.
James Gallegos, my wrench of all the motherfucking wrenches. He wrenches the
Motherfucking
shit out of
He
his
wrenches the shit out of a show. We couldn't have the show without him. We
No.
just get drunk and yell at things, and he's like, "Guys, I'm your
Remember?
designated driver.
Point you
Remember?
back the things.
Reel it in."
All right, guys, we're gonna peace out. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a great show tonight. Remember, next week, end of the month giveaway. It's gonna be a great night. We give things away all night long. 10:15, 10:30,
Omar says, "What the shit is a wrench?" Omar, are you brand new to the world?
10:45, and 11 o'clock is the grand prize. Wrench is someone who can
on
post
the
links.
on StreamYard, you can give someone
No, on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube?
On YouTube.
On YouTube, excuse me. On YouTube, you can give someone a wrench, and then they can like
Post
be
links.
part of your show where they can post links and they can remove people if they're being bad, and they're kind of like your moderator. And James has been our moderator for over a year now. He's thebomb.com, and I just confessed my love to him, and we're going to get married next week. That's how love works, baby.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.